In today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. The Wizards trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Washington.
Yeah, and they just look sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. For three, Fournier. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Beal gets a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. These two teams know, Brent, for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind?
Yeah, I think of teams that just get advantage in the half-court, Kevin, and then keep it. And there are a lot of teams that are mediocre, that when a player makes something happen, the rest of the guys stand around or are not in position to be an outlet and to make the next play. Elite offenses in the NBA feel like there's a continuity no matter what happens, and the proprioception where they make the reads and continue to play to find their best scoring opportunity. Now, here's Barrett. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Pass to Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Always a solid rebounder. Mitchell has shown the ability to dominate the backboard for stretches.
And I think what it comes down to for Mitchell Robinson is consistency of effort. It's not the production. It's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come.
Here's Randall, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Fournier. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Kuzma. Back to Porzingis. Rejected by Robinson.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson doing the work on that shot. Swatted away.
Foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2.
And using his length and footwork there, Kuzma is able to stay aggressive defensively.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Wizards ball.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He believes that Bradley Beal's playmaking is now almost as dangerous as his scoring. Coach said as Beal became the target for defenses, he's adjusted. Now he burns them with the pass. That's why we're going to play him straight up tonight. And that means Beal could get going early and often. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on R.J. Barrett.
Team foul.
The stride gets Kuzma down the lane so quickly. Defense tries to adjust, but Kuz doesn't back off.
And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Now, here's Toppin. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Next substitution, Derrick Rose.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And that one drops.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that was was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside for Beal. A three-pointer, no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Assist goes to.
And with the lift that Rose gets from his legs, he's able to put such a soft touch on those floaters. And that's a great shot for him.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And there's the drive. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Now here's Porzingis. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here is Rose. Pass to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
The assist.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Out to the right wing. Neto with the bucket.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
For the Wizards.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
That's the end of the first.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He finishes with 9 points in the...
Wizards answer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Washington.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Avdia's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Rose. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Kispert wide open, he fires. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the middle. Here's Gibson. Banked in off the glass. Gibson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. it's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Free throw good, Satoransky. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Robinson. The shot misses. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Beal from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got 12 in the game.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Back to Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Washington ball.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Porzingis with the ball.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Yep, that one goes in there. Satoransky's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Barrett for three. The offensive rebound. Randall on the follow.
If somebody not alert to block out the wide frame of Julius Randle, who gets in there after the loose ball.
Pass to Beal. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Walker with it. Picked up by Kuzma. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Randall.
Julius Randle.
And Randall throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Pass to Randall with 4 seconds on the clock. For three, Barrett. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Washington Wizards enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Knicks now. A 12-point game. Here's Walker. Deflected by Satoransky. And he recovers it.
Walker.
Shot's good by Walker. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Caldwell Pope outside. Trying to find Porzingis. That's it to him. And that one, good. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
Next substitution, Derrick Rose. Timeout on the floor. New York, timeout. Hey, fans,
The Knicks making a switch here. Washington leading now by 12. Out to Kuzma. And the three ball is good. Kuzma's got 8.
And as long as Kuzma is able to hit jumpers, he's going to have a place in this league and cash a few paychecks.
Porzingis with the block. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, Washington with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Back to Noel. And stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Beal. For 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
They need this. And it's finished off inside by Toppin.
Assist from
Toppin's got his first bucket of the night.
Good job from Toppin, just completing a play that time through contact.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
It's Barrett on the wing. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Kuzma outside. Had the space there, but it's offline. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rose gets the bucket.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. You look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Oh, and the